Can you believe that we are here in Italy? We've travelled all the way to Europe for Tita Maying and Tita Son's wedding in Ostuni. Naya was only 5 weeks old when we travelled to Italy, so we slept for most of the car rides. The drive to each city was around 2 to 3 hours long, and luckily we found out about tolls because it saved us a lot of time. We saved around 1 to 2 hours using toll. On our road trip, we found out that Italians are crazy drivers. Your dad was already speeding at 120 Ks, and all the others would overtake him, probably going around 200 Ks an hour. This is one of the accommodations at Naples, and here we are exploring the streets of Naples. I was craving panzerotti but couldn't find any, so this was the closest thing. Then we came across one of these churches on our walks, and we were pretty amazed by all the details inside. I wouldn't say Naples is the prettiest city, but your dad seemed to like it. Okay, his reason is because it had the most culture. Here we are going for a walk with little Naya. And now we're meeting up with your Tito Oj for dinner. We had some pasta and bread, and this is a random man playing some music. We also went to visit a castle, but we had to pay to go inside, so we didn't bother. And here is the Galleria, which has some shops. We had a quick coffee here. Then we went to go check out the square, and you'll see there's another church. Then for lunch, we went over to get some paninis, and I would say this is the best meal in Italy. Now we're here in Rome, and it is so much more busier than Naples. Our accommodation was right next to the Spanish Steps, so there was always a lot of people around. Now here's the first time that your dad is trying Jollibee. Exciting times because I've been raving about it for ages. Now here we are at the Vatican. I didn't realize it was so close to Jollibee. Pope Francis died recently, so luckily we missed that event. Otherwise, I don't think we'd be able to come see this place. We were in awe by all the detail inside. Some of the artworks on the walls and ceiling look like paintings, but they're actually mosaic pieces. And the size of this place is very deceiving because one of the letters on the wall is actually 2 meters long. So Naya, the little diva, was sick of her carrier, so here we are exploring the town while her dad holds her in his arms.
You like being outside? Hey, stop being, hey. No, hey, stop being, hey.
I was really looking forward to seeing the Trevi Fountain because when I was here 10 years ago, it was closed for construction. And I swear it's the Lizzie McGuire movie that made this really popular. And of course, when we got there, they were closing it for cleaning, so we didn't even get to go to the front. Here's a Pantheon. We tried to come here twice, but both times were too busy, so we didn't go in. It's apparently the engineering marvel of the world. Dream come true for your dad here, as his favorite movie is The Gladiators. Although we didn't explore the inside of the Colosseum, it was still amazing to see it from the outside. The Colosseum. Here's little Nai just chilling and being a cutie. Check out our view in Florence. This is the balcony of our accommodation. It even came with a sauna, but it was way too hot to use. And we weren't allowed to use the aircon inside because they had some restrictions to help with sustainability. I don't have any footage, but we had some pretty good brunch here. It was all day brunch, so we had brunch for dinner. There's only so much pizza and pasta that we can eat. Now we've made our way to the Michelangelo lookout, where you can see all of Florence. We walked from the top to the bottom so that we could eat some more paninis. And on our way down, we came across some mini fountains. And here's another church in Florence. Now we've made our way to Venice. We stayed in a city close by and took a tram to Venice City. So these are the canals, and unfortunately we weren't able to go on a gondola ride because Naya was being a little bit fussy. We ended up having to leave Venice after an hour or so. Did you like Venice, Naya? We ended our trip in Milan, and here is one of the famous churches of the city. Of all the cities in Italy that we visited, Milan would be our least favorite because there wasn't much to do. We also visited a castle here in Milan. And that's the end of our family adventure in Italy. Now I'll show you little snippets of Tita Maying and Tito Son's wedding. This is the accommodation where we stayed at. It's a villa, which was so beautiful. It was a shame that we didn't get to stay here a bit longer. There's little Naya bugs sleeping in the middle of those two pillows. Wedding day! This is Lola walking auntie down the aisle, and funny story, Lola forgot to pack his pants for the wedding, so he had to borrow Tito Son's dad's pants. The live music really made it feel like we were at an Italian wedding. And here's Tita Tin, your birthday twin, dancing the night away.